Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the 619 Padres Talk right here on YouTube, guys. Little pregame show this afternoon. The game is getting ready to kick off. Last night, the Padres beat the Pirates 5-1, as we know. And we got Seth Lugo going this afternoon. And we got a great lineup today, guys. We got Gary Sanchez. You have to have his bat in the lineup, in my opinion. Okay, so game's getting ready to start. But let's talk a little bit. Let me talk for a few minutes about this trade deadline coming up, okay? We all know how aggressive AJ is, right? We know that AJ is an aggressive GM. Now, in my honest opinion, this is a make or break for AJ this season. We're 10 games out in the division right now, okay? We're under 500. We're 6 games back of the wild card. Now, if we don't do anything this season, if we don't even get into the wild card, probably not going to make the division. But stranger things have happened, okay? Crazier things have happened, but reality, we're probably going to get that wild card spot if we can go on a run here. But we have to put together consecutive wins, including today. We've got to win today. We've got to get this split. We've got to take this series before the off day tomorrow. Okay, and the way that I see it is that we got to win. We got to string consecutive wins together. Have to string consecutive wins together. Now, MLB is reporting that Snell and Hader are probably not going to go anywhere. Which, in my opinion, which I think is absolutely wonderful, because you need to have your lockdown pitcher. You need to have your lockdown closer. And Hader has been he's had a few little hiccups here, but for the most part Hader's been really good. Snell is posting a 2.61 ERA. Hello. Okay? This is Cy Young candidate Blake Snell right now. Snell is absolutely shoving right now, okay? We can't afford to lose him. Okay, I know he's a free agent. I know Hader as well. I know who Snell's agent is, okay, I know. But come on, we can't lose. We can't afford to lose Snell and Hader, right? We cannot afford to lose them. Now, is it possible that we get Shohei Otahni? Is it possible that Shohei lands in the friendly confines of Petco Park? I would absolutely lose my freaking mind, okay, if we landed Shohei Otahni. Now, I'm not putting anything past AJ, okay? I'm not putting anything past Preller. That would prove to me, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I think that would prove to me that AJ wants to win now. But, yet again, you have a team full of stars. Now, if we look in the past history, Dodgers had done this before. And where did it get them? It got them to the World Series, but they lost the World Series. Like 2 years in a row, they lost the World Series. Now, it puts the Padres in a bit of a conundrum because now, if you want Shohei, do you want to part with Soto? So you've got another year and a half of Soto before he's a free agent in 2024. So, question becomes, Padre fans, do we want to part with Soto, or do we want to keep Soto and sign him to a long-term deal? Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. You don't need to sign him to an 11-year, $330 million contract. The guy's 24 years old, okay? You could sign him to a 5-year deal. 5, 6, 7-year deal like you did with Cronenworth. You could sign him to a 6, 7-year, 8-year deal. And I think you'd be fine. And then revisit negotiations down the road. Now, if Scott Boras and Soto are willing to do that, if they are willing to stay in San Diego, I think they could. I think they would potentially take that deal. Now, I don't know. I don't know what AJ has offered, if they're even talking. But if you land Shohei freaking Otahni, this guy would dramatically change the lineup. Up and down. Okay? Up and down that 9-man batting order. He would absolutely change the lineup drastically. Because you have him in at pitcher, you got to have the guy hit. The guy has already got 30-plus home runs. Yeah, 30-plus home runs. The guy is a beast, right? The guy is insane. On his off day, you have the guy hit. Hello, you have the guy as your DH. And you could give these other guys days off, right? I mean, come on. I mean, it's simple. It's very easy, right? It's easy to plug Shohei in. But the question becomes, what's Shohei gonna want? You know, is AJ willing to offer another 11-year, 10-year, $300 million deal to add another superstar and deplete our farm system? And the flip side, I know you don't want to hear this, Padre fans, but the flip side, if we don't re-sign Soto, if we let Soto walk, if we trade Soto, if we trade Soto, Nola, and some other pieces for some young talent to build up our farm system, because one, in my opinion, this is who is untouchable right now. Jackson Merrill is absolutely untouchable. Okay, Jackson Merrill, untouchable in the minors. Guy has to be left alone. I've heard nothing but great things about this guy. But what are you willing to give up? Are you willing to deplete the farm system yet again and then rebuild it with a Soto, Nola, possibly some other pieces, and cash maybe for Otahni? But so then you have to ask yourself, okay, who are the Angels willing to give up? Would they be willing to give up Otahni and a bunch of minor leaguers, a bunch of farm talent? I mean, so there are multiple scenarios here of how this could happen. I heard today the Mariners are in on Shohei. What the heck? Okay? I mean, there's a lot of rumor going around right now. A lot of rumors going around about Shohei Otahni, where he's going to go, who's going to land him. The only thing is he cannot, and I stress this with the utmost stress, he cannot If he goes to the National League West, he cannot go to the Dodgers, the Giants, or the Diamondbacks. Those 3 teams he cannot go to. Now, if he wants him, then AJ has to make a deal happen. But again, you cannot deplete our farm system. We need guys coming up. But yet again, guys in our farm system don't last long in the majors. That's our big bugaboo. Okay, you look at some of these other teams that have their farm talent that come up. They're ready to go. They're big league ready. We have this conundrum of, for whatever reason, guys are not big league ready when they come up to the majors. They come up for a cup of coffee, and we send them back down. You know, or they come up and they struggle like nobody's business. Or we end up trading them. Now, I know I'm kind of ranting. I'm kind of getting off topic, but the big thing is, ladies and gentlemen, Padres fans, the big thing is here, if we want Shohei, okay, if AJ wants to land Shohei, he's going to have to make some tough decisions. Now, I do not want to see Soto go. I want to see Soto stay. I want Soto long term. I want to build on that big 4. I want to build on Soto, Tatis. I want to build on Tatis, Soto, Machado. Okay? And I'm missing the fourth person. Let's see. Soto, Tatis, Bogarts. There we go. Bogarts. Okay, so you have Tatis, Soto, Bogarts, Machado. There you go. There's your big 4. You want to build around that big 4. But you also want to get Shohei. You want to get a dynamic player. You want to get the best player in Major League Baseball since Babe Ruth. Okay? If the Padres want him, they're going, like I said, they're going to have to make some sacrifices. But they have to avoid depleting the farm system. You need farm talent to grow. Okay? You need farm talent that you can build, that can grow in the minor leagues and make their way to the big leagues instead of sending them off, because you know that just can't that just can't happen. Okay? That cannot happen. Okay? Can't happen. Okay, so I mean, with the trade deadline looming, I don't even know what the Padres need to do right now. I really don't even have a clue, because I don't have a clue what AJ is doing. I haven't even looked at rumor mills yet. You know, what MLB insiders are saying. I haven't even looked at Twitter yet. I haven't even done any of that. But and let me know what you guys think. I want to know your guys' opinions. I want to know what you guys would do. Who you guys would trade to get Shohei. Okay? Or a big piece to put us over the top here. Okay? I want to know. One, definitely we need to trade Nola, because we don't need we have 3 catchers, we don't need 3 catchers. Trade Nola. And I'm sorry, Grish, but you need to go. Trade Grish. Weathers. Ryan Weathers, great kid. You know, but guy has just been struggling every time he comes up here. He struggles. He always gives up that home run. He always gives up that big hit. And it just, you know, it may be Drew Pomeranz. I mean, the guy, you know, I don't even know where he's at. You know, he's on the 60-day IL. Okay, he's on the 60-day IL. And he hasn't pitched since 2020, I believe. Okay, he keeps having setback after setback after setback after setback. The Padres need to eat the contract, get rid of him, free up the money. So maybe you do a Nola, Weathers, Grisham, Pomeranz trade for somebody. You know, a center fielder, you know, a top center fielder, a big bat, whatever the case may be. Whatever. I don't care. But make something happen in this trade deadline coming up. Trade deadline is August 1st. The Padres need to make a move. I would not sit idle if I were the Padres. I would absolutely not sit idle and sit on my hands. But as we know, AJ Preller, we know his MO. The guy is aggressive, and I'm sure he's talking to different teams to figure out who they can trade, who they want, you know. And I guarantee you there's a back and forth. I guarantee you AJ's not sitting on his hands. But we have to make a move. Because in my opinion, this is the year for AJ. AJ's on the hot seat. If we don't do anything this year, we need a new GM. And I'm sorry to all I know there's AJ Preller fans out there, but the guy needs, if we don't do anything this year, if we end up missing the playoffs, then we seriously need to look at looking for another general manager. One that knows how to work a farm system, one that knows how to build a farm system. Okay? But that's the story for another day. The big thing is today, the big topic is Shohei Otahni. Where does Shohei go? Rumors and speculations are all over the place where Shohei is going to go. Teams are popping up all over the place, all over Twitter, all over MLB Network, where Shohei is going to go. Teams are just, names of teams are, different teams are just popping up all over the place. Shohei has said that he wants to stay on the West Coast. You know, do the Angels come in at the 11th hour and make a deal that he can't, you know, an offer that he can't say no to? I highly doubt it. I don't think it's likely that Shohei is going to remain an Angel. I don't think it's likely that he's going to remain an Anaheim Angel. A Los Angeles Angel of Anaheim. I don't think it's likely. Likely landing spots, I don't know. But as a Padres fan and as my fellow Padres fans out there, it cannot be the Dodgers or the Giants or the D-backs, any of those three teams in the National League West, that we would play on a consistent basis. Granted, we're playing them less, yes, but we play those teams more consistently than any other team. And I feel that landing Shohei would be massive. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Let me know your guys' opinions in the comment section down below. Make sure that you guys are... Please make sure that you guys are smashing that like button. Make sure you guys are ringing that bell for notifications. Make sure you guys are leaving your comments in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys also follow me on YouTube, guys. I'm going to start posting more regularly here. And my apologies that I haven't been posting. Work schedule has been crazy. Work schedule is going to change, so I will have more time to post things, post videos, post shorts. You will see me more active on YouTube. Don't forget to also subscribe to the Hollywood Steve Wrestling Podcast. Also, not only make sure you guys subscribe to 619 Padres Talk, but also, guys, PlayStation Squad. Help us get to 1,000 subs, guys. We want to eventually reach that 1 million subscriber count. So make sure you guys help us do that. Make sure you guys help me on these other two channels get to 500-600 subs, guys, and then 1,000, guys. All right. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Leave your comments in the comment section down below, guys. I want to know your potential trade pieces to get Shohei Otahni. Let me know, guys. I will catch you guys in the next one. Let's go, Padres. Let's get this game today, and let's get ready for our road trip. All right? Go, Padres. Let's get it.